I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
Quests. Fire and Vice. Poppy is waiting in the area to the far north of Hogwarts, as the broom flies. Meet Poppy Sweeting. Requirements. Required level 19. Professor Howin's assignment. I need to rescue a Diricol and a giant purple toad with my knapsack. Acquire a Diricol with the knapsack. Acquire a giant purple toad with the knapsack. The Daedalian, Foal of the Dead. Talk to Deke in the room of requirement. The man behind the moons. Absconder encounter, the Daedalian keys. Mouse right butt, the Daedalian keys. Challenges. Map. Floflames world map. North Hogwarts, South Hogwarts. Professor Howin's assignment. I need to rescue a Diricol and Keenbridge. The hamlet of Keenbridge. The hamlet of Keenbridge in Hogwarts Valley. Map. Room racing event. Secret rooms. Field guide challenges are the only way to earn experience points and
Deke would like to speak with you.
Potting table. Small planter. Dithani. Mallowsweet. Dithani. Potting table. Small planter. Mallowsweet. Mallowsweet. Dithani. Empty. Dithani. Mallowsweet. Dithani. Empty. Dithani. Empty. Mallowsweet. Map. Floflames location, world map. The Highlands. South Hogwarts, Feldcroft. Special reward. 4 spells can be assigned to your spell set. 3 additional spell sets may be purchased with talent points.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
4.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Escape. Lumos. Glacis.
Also, Confringo. Revelio.
Revelio. No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. I'll look after you. Revelio.
Quests. All. Inventory, Diricall. Highwing. Caligo. Highwing. Mooncalf, Diricall. Highwing. Level 26.
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. This place has seen better days.
Level. Inventory. Resources. 9. Level.
I've had enough of Feldcroft. Hope I never have to see it again.
Map. The Highlands, Hogwarts Valley. Feldcroft region. A thief in the night. Hogwarts Valley, northern South Sea Bog. Remember the 2 Q will protect you from incoming. 4 spells can be assigned to your spell set. 3 additional spell sets may be purchased with talent points.
On another adventure, are we?
Four.
Revelio.
Assignment's all finished. Revelio. Professor Howin will never believe this.
Map. The Highlands, South Sea Bog, a thief in the night. A thief in the night. Four. Felix. 4.
Absolutely shameless.
Pardon me, sir.
Come to stare at the fool, have you? There's poor Ig Haggerty, robbed by his own sister. She's robbed almost everyone now. So, who's the fool?
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Then you're the only one who doesn't know about Catherine running off with that thief, Victor Rookwood and his lot. Good riddance, I said. Never thought she'd return to steal from me, us, but I just know it was her. I want her caught and sent to Azkaban for stealing a prized family heirloom. Sister or no.
Perhaps I can look for the thief. What was the heirloom she stole?
What exactly was the family heirloom that the thief stole?
A necklace. Belonged to the first of the Haggerty women. Hundreds of years old. So much history. She'll likely pawn it.
Perhaps I can look for the thief. Why would Katrin
Why would Katrin come back to rob the hamlet if she'd already left?
Do I look like a criminal to you? How should I know? She always despised this place. Resented having to grow up here. Perhaps she did it to spite us.
Perhaps I can look. What makes you...
Are you sure Katrin is the culprit? It could be anyone.
Thanks to that Rookwood louse, we're inundated with all manner of criminal. I wanted to believe it was any one of them, except Katrin. But she was the only one who knew where the heirloom was hidden, and she knew precisely which homes to rob.
Perhaps I can look for the thief.
I could keep an eye out for the thief, sir.
You? Ugh. Nothing to be done by the likes of us. This is a job for the fine officer Singer, or some such authority. Besides, the thief, my sister, only strikes at night. Coward. Long past your bedtime.
May I see your wares?
What do you have for sale?
Hamlet shop. Sell item, grey nightcap. Tan cloak. Burgundy Quidditch gloves. Pinstriped, high society fedora. Loosened majestic school robe, cerulean rivet glove, royal maroon coat. High top hat, house emblem scarf. Brown leather glove, black fingerless glove, blue solar protection, crimson clockwork scarf, tartan classic school, silver spectacles. Stylish, unidentified hand item, striped house color scarf, high society fedora. Patchwork sorcerer hat. Extraordinary.
I'd keep an eye on your belongings if I were you. Catherine will steal the eyebrows off your face, she will.
I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty once night falls.
Defense against dark arts. Why take such an interest?
I don't see why everyone has their wand in a knot about the dark arts. It's pushing the boundaries of magic.
Level 26. Escape. Back. Map. The Highlands. Wait.
Now that it's night, I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty.
Revelio.
A pile of gold. I must be on the right track. It looks as if the thief took more than they could carry.
Revelio.
More gold. I must be getting closer. Revelio.
eyes and release me!
Incendio!
I shall avenge your death! Why have you not run away? Your acrobatics will only postpone the inevitable.
Expelliarmus!
No! I will make you pay.
Rebellion. You've one less follower, Ranrock.
What do you have in store for me this time?
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Gringotts. I was only young, mind. Well, not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I fit in one now.
Revelio. Hello, Amora.
QE. Move green spark. AD. Move red spark. Escape. Back.
Revelio. A niffler. It wasn't Catherine Haggerty after all. Revelio. the Haggerty family heirloom. Revelio.
An intruder!
Revelio. I wonder how Mr. Haggerty will take this news. His sister wasn't the thief and his heirloom's coming home.
4. 4.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
I have some good news, Mr. Haggerty. I unmasked your thief.
I have some good news, Mr. Haggerty. I unmasked your thief.
Nothing to unmask, was there? We all know that the thief was my sister, Catherine.
Actually, sir, the thief was a niffler.
What?
You know, small, furry, pilfering. I followed it to its lair.
Catelyn was the only one who knew how to get into our homes, where to find our treasures. But I suppose, mangy little blighter. Well, if you found the niffler's lair, as you say, you must have found my heirloom.
I did find your heirloom.
As a matter of fact, I did.
Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. Catherine's a disappointment for certain, but I never wanted to believe she was behind this. Now, thanks to you, I won't have to. What a strange world we live in. Suppose they can't send a niffler to Azkaban. At least I got my heirloom back.
Level 26. Collections, Owl Post, Professor Howen. Professor Weasley. Hello. Please meet me in the 7th floor. When you have a moment, please stop by the room of requirement. Deke mentioned you might be in. Professor Owen. Gladwin Moon. Hello. Professor, you need to learn Deppel. Professor Sharp. Level. Quests. In the Shadow of Discovery. Professor Howen's assignment. Before I can let Professor Howen know I've completed her assignment and learned Bombarda, I need to mouse right button. Untrack quest. Foal of the Dead, Foal of the Dead. Challenges. Map. The Highlands, Hogwarts Valley, Hogwarts Grounds. In the Shadow, Secret Rooms. Track undiscovered. Remember the tab tool will in difficult combat scenarios.
When you have a moment...
Potion Station. Wiggeneld. Potion station. Empty. Wiggeneld potion. Potion station. Potion station. Potion station. Hello, Deke.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deek thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
I would like that.
That sounds a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. And what do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room, one male, one female. Deek suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deek has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deek.
Potion station. Wiggeneld. Potion station. Wiggeneld potion. Potion station. Potion station. Escape. Lumos. Evanesco. Potting table. Empty. Level 26. Escape. Inventory. Resources. Quest items 6. Resources 25. Challenges. Potion station. Potion station.
Have you rescued the thestrals and purchased the spellcraft for the breeding pen?
Potion station. Potion station. Map. Flames look. The Hogsmeade map. Hogsmeade. South Hogsmeade. A Hogsmeade vendor is looking to find beasts a good home, and offers coin for any you bring to her. Consider her offer when you're...
What are you up to now?
Hello there, come on in. Plenty to look at here.
Tomes and Beast Feeder Breeding Pen Spellcraft.
Nothing like finding
Beast
just
Feeder
the right
Spellcraft.
thing, is there?
Beast Toy Box Spellcraft. Chopping Station Spellcraft. Potting Table with 3 medium...
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Revelio. Mine now, demiguise. Accio.
Revelio.
Map. Hogsmeade. Collection chests. Madame Snelling's Tress Emporium. Mouse right.
Come on in.
Hairstyles.
Don't be shy.
Hair color. Hairstyle. Mouse left button. Select. F. Confirm, 20. Escape. Back.
You take care now, and I shall hope to see you soon.
Gear. Level. Headwear. Equipped item. Headwear appear. Charms Professor Tass. High Society Fedora. First year cap. Blue nightcap. First year cap. A well-appointed ceremony. Lucky leprechaun hat. Highland Explorer cap. Spider sled. Dark arts hat. A hat worn by those light herbologist. Dark flat cap. Dark sun hat. A superb dark-colored, wide-brimmed hat best sported on a sunny outing. Level. Challenges. Quests. Quests. Professor Howin's assignment. In the shadow of discovery. The Daedalian Key, Foal of the Dead. Deke marked the location on my map where he believes I can find Thestrals. Challenges. 40 per map. Hogsmeade. The Old Fool, spot removal. Spot removal. Brood and Peck's shopkeeper, Ellie Peck, tries to find good homes for stranded beasts, and is the only vendor that will purchase beasts you've collected in your inventory.
Pardon me?
Hello, is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Satirissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
How genuinely kind of you.
That's incredibly nice of you.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key ingredient, Bubatuba pus. Bubatubas do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
I'll try and find some for you. What are bubatubers?
What precisely are bubatubers?
Disgusting things, really, covered in protrusions. One needs to squeeze them to collect the pus. They smell simply awful and seem to move on their own. Ugh. I wouldn't go near the things if it weren't for my devotion to my classmates.
I'll try and find some for you. How do you know bubatuber pus will work?
How on earth did you discover that bubatuber pus clears one's skin?
One cannot rely on spells for all appearance enhancements. The errant cast, for example, could relocate one's eyebrows entirely rather than merely thinning them. My darling and now perpetually surprised-looking neighbour discovered that on her own. Poor thing. I am convinced that beauty potions are the future. I'm forever looking for ways to make this world a more beautiful place. I suspected that if pure bubatuber pus could cause boils, an altered form would likely reverse such abominations. And I was correct.
I'll try and find some for you.
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvellous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few booba-tubers, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around. Our spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
Quests. All. Spot removal. Foal of the Dead, Mouse right, the man behind level. Collections.
Forest for booba-tubers. I hope it's worth the risk.
Map. Hogsmeade. Hogwarts map. North Ford, Forbidden, Absconder encounter. Spot removal. Hogsmeade Valley. North Ford, East North Ford Bog. Hogsmeade Valley. Enemy level. 1 to 25. Infamous foe. A formidable and wily enemy. Hogsmeade Valley. East North Ford Bog. East North Ford Bog. Look for flames on the path. Many quests have spell or level requirements. Visit your quest log to review quest requirements and track professor assigned. Wanderer Shop, Mallow Sweet Leaves, Skyside Broom. Mallow Sweet Leaves. Mallow
Thank
Sweet
you for
Leaves.
your patronage.
Mallow Sweet Leaves. Moonstone. An ingredient.
That's been a pleasure.
Escape. Lumos. Levioso.
Levioso. Do cooperate, won't you? Revelio.
Level. Inventory. Mooncalf, Sepulchria. Female. Level. 26.
Everything's all right now. Places. Revelio. yourself. I mean you no harm.
Revelio.
Map. The Highlands, North Ford Bog. The Highlands. Hogsmeade Valley. North Ford Bog. Enemy level, Hogsmeade Valley. North Ford Bog. Four.
Defender!
Quests. All. Prepare for your search for the next keeper. In the shadow of discovery. Sebastian sent Professor Howen's assignment. Mouse right button. Challenges. 40% map. The Highlands. North Ford, East North Ford Bog. Hogsmeade Valley. Enemy level. 1 to 25. South Hogwarts Ground, Flood Flames locate, Professor Howen's Professor, the Bell Tower, Beast's Classroom. The Beast's Classroom outside of Hogwarts, new potion. Look for Flood Flames on the path. 4 spells can be assigned to your spell set. 3 additional spell sets may be purchased with talent points.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed. I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
Of course, Professor.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Escape. Lumos. Incendio. Conf ring. Bombarda. Damage. Deals heavy.
Confringo!
The exploding charm, Bombarda, is a heavy damage spell that causes an explosive blast in a large area.
Professor, might I have a moment?
Yes. What is it?
Why are you interested in magical beasts?
I was wondering, what inspired your interest in magical beasts?
Are you considering some sort of profession in the field?
Possibly. I find magical beasts fascinating.
I haven't decided quite yet, but I do find magical beasts fascinating.
You do seem to engage well with the beasts in class. I believe that when choosing a path, particularly of a scholarly nature, one must take into account both one's enthusiasm for a particular subject, as well as how one may best serve the students to whom one is obligated to both inspire and teach.
Of course, Professor. When did your path become clear?
I recall it quite vividly. It was the summer between my 6th and 7th years. I read in the Prophet about a wizard who'd been selling okami eggs and disappeared in the mountains near my home. I knew of the okami, of course, from my studies, but they are native to lands east of here, such as India. I wondered if it was possible that an okami could be so nearby. Hence, I went to find it.
Finding an okami sounds challenging.
Seems quite a challenge, finding an okami in the mountains.
It was. After a few days, during which my parents grew increasingly annoyed at my absence, I found what little remained of the wizard egg trader. He was near a tree hollow. And there, inside, was a nest with 7 silver okami eggs.
What did you do with them?
Nothing. Beasts are to be valued for what they can provide for wizard kind. Protective clothing, potion ingredients, even wand cores. Only poachers see the value in ending a beast's life for galleons. I left the eggs alone. I hid, and moments later, the beast flew right over my head. Breathtaking. She then seemed to all but disappear as she shrunk to fit into the hollow.
That sounds incredible.
Indeed. I knew in that moment that I needed to understand all that I could about beasts and ensure that wizard kind learned to benefit properly from them. Now, I trust that I have answered your question. You would do well to continue your study of beasts, regardless of your chosen path. Beasts and all that they provide will vastly improve your life, and perhaps one day even save it.
I shall remember that, Professor. Thank you.
Quests. In the Shadow of Discovery. Sebastian, mouse right button. Talents. Map. The Great Hall. Hogwarts. Hall of Hero Diana. Professor Fig's class, defense against, remember the tab. Track undiscovered flames. Brooms are most effective near the ground, but Hogsmeade's broom vendor believes he might have a way around this limitation.
Professor, what can you tell me about your work at the Ministry?
Your curiosity is understandable. Well, although I can't speak in any detail of my work, I can tell you certain interesting facts. Unspeakables work in the Ministry's Department of Mysteries. Dangerous work at times, as you've no doubt guessed.
Yes, Professor.
Now, you needn't concern yourself with my injury. I made peace long ago with the fact that a sprig of dittany, once plucked, will surely begin to wilt.
That's a sensible way to look at things.
You do seem to have come to terms with things rather well.
It's a matter of perspective. Without saying more, perhaps whatever time I've lost was an exchange for time gained, and to dwell on such matters is a waste of the days ahead. At this point, no magic permits us to travel back in time. Perhaps one day. Yes, I can tell you that my years at the Ministry were well spent. And I'm as happy to be at Hogwarts now as I was to be in the Department of Mysteries years ago.
If I may, Professor, I'm also happy that you're here at Hogwarts now.
Kind of you to say. Speaking of time, perhaps yours would be best spent honing your defensive wand work.
Yes, Professor.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I regret using Crucio/I. I agree, we did what we had to.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I won't say a word.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
Such a tragic loss. What happened to
I
Sebastian?
knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
The spellbook is giving Sebastian hope. The spellbook is concerning.
Some references Sebastian mentioned in the book do worry me.
I'm glad you understand. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Quests. Fire and Vice. The Daedalian Keys. It looks like my house chest has room for more tokens. Absconder Encounter. Spot Removal. The Man Behind the Moons. Foal of the Dead. Foal of the Daedalian Keys. Mouse right button. Level. Challenges. Quests. All. Prepare for your search for the next keeper. Meet with Poppy. Escape. Back. Collections. Level 27. Escape. Back. K. Enter photo mode.
Something so peaceful about
Spacebar. Slap. Escape. Back.
Well, one can't argue with that.
Weasley said she always found the dormitory a good place to read. Better than the library.
I haven't slept in days. Martin snores like a mountain dog.
I find the girls to be messier than trolls, truth be told.
Map. Floodflame, the library, exit. The bell tower wing. The bell tower wing of Hogwarts, exit. The bell tower wing. Bell tower court, bell tower courtyard. Many quests have spell or level. New potions and plants can be unlocked for your tool wheel by purchasing recipes from J. Pippin's Potions and Seeds at Dogweed and Deathcap.
Black noticed a scuff on his shoe the other day. I would not take another step until a house is polished away from him.
I tried to imagine.
Revelio.
Scorch marks. Guide pages. Allegedly the location of the first known instance of an arguably successful casting of Bombarda. Date unknown, caster unidentifiable.
Revelio.
I find its location a little
Revelio.
Goblin artifact. Guide pages. Horns like this were used by goblins during the 1612 Goblin Rebellion to rally troops and generally annoy witches and wizards. This horn was discovered in the aftermath of the rebellion behind the Hogshead Inn, with a wedge of gorgonzola stuffed inside, presumably to mute it. Spacebar.
Give me that book on ancient runes. Or in case I don't... I wish they'd allow...
Revelio.
Spacebar. Slap. Escape. Back.
Alohomora.
QE. Move green spark. AD. Move red spark. Escape. Back.
Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Revelio.
I don't trust any of the boys. You find one better than...
Revelio. Revelio.
Spacebar. Slap. Escape.
Revelio. Alohomora.
QE. Move green spark. AD. Move red spark. Escape. Back.
Revelio.
Important Muggle artifact. Guide pages. This misunderstood artifact is supposedly important to Muggle warfare, though most of wizardkind find the prospect of wielding such a hefty weapon utterly head-scratching. Spacebar. Continue.
What do we have here? A demiguise. Revelio. Alohomora.
QE. Move green spark. AD. Move red spark. Escape. Back.
Revelio. Leviosa. Revelio.
Revelio.
Spacebar. Slap. Escape. Back. Map. Flames location. The library annex. The library annex. Central hall. Divination potions classroom. Track undiscovered flame. Track undiscovered flames to unlock permanent fast travel locations and shorten the time it takes to reach new activities and locations.
Revelio.
Spacebar. Slap. Escape. Back.
Alohomora.
QE. Move green spark. AD. Move red spark. Escape. Back.
Revelio.
Remember that many quests have spell or level requirements.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio.
Accio. Levioso. Accio.
A white out. Some quests feature rewards like new spells or collection items. Consult the quest log to help you decide which.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Alohomora.
QE. Move green spark. AD. Move red spark. Escape. Back.
Revelio. Accio.
Map. Floodflames locations. The library annex. U. Library. The library, between quests. 4 spells can be assigned. Caps Lock. Target lock is an effective tool against any enemy you want to combo, or otherwise find difficult to track.
Revelio.
Spacebar. Slap. Escape. Back.
Revelio. 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 Alohomora.
QE. Move green spark. AD. Move red spark. Escape. Back.
Revelio. Mine now, demiguise. Revelio.
Map. Flames locations. The Great Hall. Collection chest. The Great Hall. The South Wing. Faculty Tower. The Faculty Tower of Hogwarts Castle. Mouse right button. Set waypoint. Mouse left button. The South Wing. The Grand Staircase. Keeping 4 spells can be assigned. Q will protect you from incoming blockable attacks, and holding Q will follow up with a stupefy counter-attack that temporarily.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Spacebar. Slap. Escape. Back.
Your spirit guides are trying to contact you. All around.
Revelio.
The Hogwarts Architect. Spacebar. Slap. Escape. Back.
Yes. Alohomora.
QE. Move green spark. AD. Move red spark. Escape. Back.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Map. The South Wing. The Great Hall. The icon. Track undiscovered flame. Some enemies are vulnerable to certain spells and techniques in your arsenal. Visit the collections menu to discover hidden.
Revelio. Alohomora.
QE. Move green spark. AD. Move red spark. Escape. Back.
Revelio.
Spacebar. Slap. Escape. Back.
Revelio. Alohomora.
QE. Move green spark. AD. Move red spark. Escape. Back.
Confringo. Accio.
Revelio.
The Great Hall ceiling. Guide pages. The ceiling of the Great Hall has been bewitched to mimic the sky above the castle.
Revelio.
Map. Flames location. The Library Annex. The Library Annex. Central Hall. Central Hall. The Central Hall. Field guide challenges are the Keeping 1 force, 1 control, and 1 damage spell in your spell set will prepare you for most combat scenarios.
Revelio.
I've heard that it's a relief to finally have.
Alohomora.
QE. Move green spark. AD. Move red spark. Escape. Back.
Levioso. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
I practice doing a loop-de-loop on my horse all the time. I'm glad I don't.
Spacebar. Slap. Escape. Back.
Revelio.
Statue of Gregory the Smarmy. Guide pages. This statue with an ingratiating grin depicts the medieval wizard Gregory the Smarmy, the wizard famous for inventing Gregory's unctuous unction, a potion that makes the drinker believe whoever gave them the potion is their best friend. Spacebar. Continue.
Revelio.
Flabbergasted leech stirred clockwise.
I don't mind saying that.
Revelio.
Spacebar. Slap. Escape. Back.
That's it. Revelio.
Map. Floodflames locations. Hogwarts. U. This is your location. The library annex. Collection chests. 1 out of 9. Field guide pages. 10 out of 20. Demiguise statues. The grand staircase. Track undiscovered floodflame. Caps lock. Target lock is an effective tool against any enemy you want to combo, or otherwise find difficult to track.
Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora.
QE. Move green spark. AD. Move red spark. Escape. Back. Spacebar. Slap. Escape. Back. Map. Flames location, the grand staircase, lower grand staircase. The lower grand staircase of Hogwarts Castle. One-Eyed Witch Passage. The South Wing. Faculty Tower. Some quests feature rewards. Force and control spells help you juggle smaller enemies. With practice, you can even manipulate spell.
Clever? How offensive. Next.
Fine, a genius. Happy
Possibly.
now?
But I'll allow your limp vocabulary. This disillusionment charm is superb. I'm stealthy as a demiguise. I'm Ow!
What in Merlin?
Where are you going?
What a stupid thing to do!
It's not stupid.
It's
How
the
dare-
most stupid thing anyone has ever done!
And if you'd look where you're going instead of barging about. What are you doing? No,
I'm just trying to... Invisibless. No, that's not
Stop it! You'll make it.
Success! You're right! It's superb!
You blithering moon mind, that's my essay for sharp!
Abandoned potions of the Middle Ages as compared to the Black Plague?
No, the one on invisibility.
Oh, well, I'll use you well on that one then.
Blasted charm.
Revelio.
Spacebar. Slap. Escape.
Alohomora.
QE. Move green spark. AD. Move red spark. Escape. Back.
Revelio.
My darling Abraham. You would be overjoyed to know that the local children have taken to playing gobstones in the street just outside of your study window. They're quite charming, I must say. I noticed the youngest was without her own set of gobstones, so I lent her one of yours. I knew you wouldn't mind. I do hope things are going well at the castle. I'm relieved that you arrived safely. Dreadful story about that gentleman from the ministry. Was he really traveling with Eleazar? And a student? Simply dreadful. Do write when you have a moment. I'm most eager to hear stories of this year's Summoner's Court participants. Your students so adore you, my dear. With love. M. Mouse will scroll up, mouse will scroll down. Scroll. Escape. Back.
Revelio. Revelio.
Boris the Bewildered. Guide pages. This statue of a lost-looking wizard known as Boris the Bewildered has perplexed students for ages. Is he coming or going? Is he at the beginning of a journey or the end? Perhaps we shall never know. Spacebar.
Revelio.
Spacebar. Slap. Escape. Back.
Revelio. Alohomora.
QE. Move green spark. AD. Move red spark. Escape. Back.
Revelio.
Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Hospital Wing. Attending Healer, Nurse Noreen Bailey. Patient name, redacted by order of Professor Black. H. Redacted by order of Professor Black. Notes. The patient was injured during a Quidditch match, though, in my professional opinion A, redacted by order of Professor Black, hardly counts as an injury. In fact, if anyone was injured it was me, as I do not believe I've ever rolled my eyes quite so hard in my life. It is a wonder I can even see to write this note. Rather unbelievably, or indeed despicably, the headmaster now wants to cancel Quidditch, all because of pure blood.
Revelio. Revelio.
Clock mechanics. Guide pages. While the moving gears of the clock tower's inner mechanics serve as a deterrent to many, others find the privacy offered by the cogs and wheels appealing. Spacebar.
Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
Escape. Lumos. Arresto moment.
Revelio. Levioso. Arresto momentum. Revelio.
Spacebar. Slap. Escape.
Revelio. Arrest the momentum. Revelio.
Map. Floodflames locations. The Grand Staircase. The Magnificent Staircase of Hogwarts. U. Exit. The Grand Staircase. Ravenclaw Common Room. Some quests feature rewards. A white outline indicates your active target. Aim mode mouse right button reveals additional secondary targets.
See me in the halls. I cast at her with the triptych.
I adore playing wizard chess.
Another house token for the house chest.
But Mark says it's a good way to get out after training.
This Daedalian Keys challenge is coming along nicely. That's it. I'm making good progress with these tokens. Another house token for the house chest. Here we go, the last house token. Time to see what's inside. Well, look at that. Thanks goes to the former headmistress, Eupraxia Mole.
Gear. Level. Cloaks and Charms Professor Robe, Merlin's Cloak. A legendary Dark Arts Robe. Azkaban Prisoner, Spider Legendary Cape, Ravenclaw Relic, Beast Rescuer Robe. A leather robe for the brave rescuer of magical beasts, earned by handwear. Unbeatable Quidditch, Burgundy Quidditch Gloves. Facewear. Avian, Column, Dark Classic, Avian, Brown. Orbicular, Classic, Regal, Black. Saber, Brown, Classic, Botanical, Gold Leaf. Avian, Swirl, Classic, Black. Level. Challenges. Quests. All. The Daedalian Keys. Now that I've opened the house level. Challenges.
Revelio.
What's this I hear about rule breaking? You're at school to learn, not to frolic around.
What if he sticks like this?
What?
Don't be silly. It'll wear off in a few hours, I think.
You think?
It didn't before. That other boy was like it for a week.
A week? I don't feel well.
Oh, stop fretting. We'll have you with Nurse Blaney in no time.
I've just realised.
What? What is it?
I have an essay I need to finish for Bin.
Revelio.
Did you memorize the dates of magical discoveries and goblin rebellions?
Not yet, no.
Where are you going? You can't leave me here!
You'll be fine. I'll check on you tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Levioso.
Billywig sting. You'll be a week like that.
Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. Actually, I've found all of the keys and opened my house chest.
Oh, wonderful. What did you find?
I found a rather interesting costume.
Brilliant. Whew. Well, thank you for solving that mystery for me. I always wondered what those keys would lead to.
Level 27. Talents. Dark Arts. Spells. Spells. Depulso Mastery. Casting Depulso releases an additional blast directly around core. 12 out of 16. Level. Challenges. Combat. Defeat 100 goblins. 66 out of 100. Gear trait recipe reward. Goblin Silver Resist. Exploration. Solve 10 Merlin trials. Completed. View constellations from 5 unique astronomy tables. 3 out of 5. Gear appearance reward. Collect all traces from 6 ancient magic. Exploration. Level. Challenges. Defeat 5 Dugbigs. 3 out of 5. Gear trait recipe reward. Amphibial protection eye. Defeat 20 mongrels. 8 out of field guide pages. Field guide pages. Collect 25 field guide pages in Hogsmeade. Collect 50 field guide pages in Hogwarts. 20 out of 50. Gear appearance level. Map.
Revelio.
relief to finally have an answer as to why
Wish
that
I could
portrait was
sneak into
empty.
the other common rooms, just for an hour or so.
Hogwarts always has another mystery to discover. If I don't find a way to concentrate, I'll fail my owl.
Revelio.
Central Hall Fountain.
My family has been sorted into Ravenclaw for generations. Revelio. Relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Revelio.
What ho? It is I, Sir Cador.
Revelio. Revelio.
Escape.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Arithmancy Classroom. Guide pages. This class.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Level 27. Inventory. Quest items. 8. Arithmancy rune diagram. 8. Level. Inventory. Map. Float Flames U. This is your location. Broom racing event. Hogwarts. Collection chests. 8 out of 35. Field guide pages. 69 out of 150. Demiguise statues. 3 out of 10. Astronomy tables. 0 out of 1. Map. Float Flames locations. Hogwarts. The library and potions classroom, field guide. Some quests feature rewards like the icon means either you cannot mount in your location or you are already mounted and cannot dismount.
Stirred clockwise.
Revelio.
Organ portrait. Guide pages.
Revelio.
Map. Flames locations. The Great Hall. The South Wing. The South Wing. Hogwarts. Faculty Tower. The South Wing. Hogwarts. Charms Classroom, Defense Against Transfigurate, the Astronomy Wing. Hogwarts. Beasts Classroom. West Tower. Mouse right button. Bell Tower Court, Flying Class Lawn. Look for flames on the path. Remember the tab tool will in difficult combat scenarios. Plants and potions are very powerful, and often
Revelio.
Who would have thought someone as young as me could save my... Uncle Roland sends his best. He often asks after you and...
Hello, Adelaide. How are you and your uncle doing?
Very well, thanks to you. The more I learn about Ranrock's foul lot, the more astounded I am that my uncle survived. I looked back over his old owls and noticed that they included pertinent details about his rare metal deposits. I believe that Ranrock's fiends were after those deposits and that they needed my uncle's knowledge. He was willingly going to rot away in that cell to keep me safe.
I'm glad to have helped.
It was nothing at all, Adelaide. I'm just glad your uncle's safe.
So am I. Seeing him again was such a relief. I told him that he must remain vigilant from now on. I, for one, can't help but look over my shoulder now whenever I leave the castle grounds.
Oh, my exams. Not a one of them deserves more than a tea.
Revelio.
Painting of Elias.
If someone gets struck by a cursed broom, we do hope it's you. Bit of snot on your nose. Thought you'd want to know.
Lumos.
If you step in the wrong place, Mikael.
Revelio.
Map. Floodflames locations. The library annex. Quests. Fire and absconder spot removal. Foal of the Dead. The Man Behind the Moons, Fire and Vice. Inventory. Notes. 8. Talents. Level. Map. Collections. The library annex. The annex of the library annex. The annex of the library annex. Library. Potions classroom. Divination classroom. Central hall. New potions. 4 spells can be assigned. Remember to spend your talent points. Talents can significantly improve the power of your favorite spells and abilities.
Revelio.
Alohomora.
QE. Move green spark. AD. Move red spark. Escape. Back.
Revelio.
I had said I would.
You should ask her.
Shan't hold my breath for that.
No, I'm going to ask her this time.
You said that 40 years ago.
Did you see that? She looked at me.
My dear mound of shoulders, I'm afraid it was I that drew her gaze.
I'm going to do it.
Revelio.
You should, before the next century.
Death Day Party Room. Guide pages. This gloomy, spacious chamber in the lower dungeons of Hogwarts is perfect for occasional Death Day parties celebrated here by the castle ghosts. Most mortals will want to avoid such festivities, as the food served is frequently rotting so the ghosts can detect its aroma. Spacebar. Continue.
Oh, for heaven's sake, get on with it. Milady, wilt thou takest my hand in dark?
Revelio. Levioso. Accio.
Might I borrow my body, perchance? Milady?
Care to dance?
Thought you'd never ask.
What a handsome couple we make.
Alohomora.
QE. Move green spark. AD. Move red spark. Escape. Back.
Confringo. Accio.
Map. Floflame's locations. The Astronomy Wing. The Library, the Astronomy Wing. Exit. The Bell Tower Wing. The South Wing. Collection Chests. Broom Racing Event. The Astronomy Wing. Defense Against the Dark Arts Classroom. Transfiguration Classroom. Some quests feature rewards. Field guide challenges are the only way to earn experience points and levels. New challenges will be discovered as you advance quests and
Revelio.
I'm going to have my own telescope one day.
Lumos.
I've already decided that Jupiter's my favorite planet. Although, I suppose Saturn's got the rings going for it.
Do you think if we asked Shah, she'd let us go up earlier to the astronomy tower? I bet you would.
Revelio.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Map. Flames locations. Wait.
Mine now, demiguise. Revelio.
Map. Flames exit. The library annex. The south wing. The south wing. Faculty tower. Hogwarts regions can be selected. Caps lock target lock is an effective tool against any enemy you want to combo, or otherwise find difficult to track.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, my mind feels lighter already knowing those statues are gone. I did promise to show you how to improve casting Alohomora once you'd brought me enough moons. With that knowledge, you'll be able to break open even stronger locks. However, we don't yet know who's behind these statues. Still plenty of the foul things lying in wait to torture me. Oh. If you bring me more moons, I'll show you how to cast the most powerful form of Alohomora known to wizard kind. At least known to me. Keep looking for those moons, You'll save my sanity and we may get to the bottom of whoever's behind all of this. Have you found any more of those ghastly demiguise statues?
Quests. Abscondering, spot removal. The man behind the moons. Mr. Moon, Foal of the Dead. Deke marked the location on mouse right button. Challenges. Map. Flames locations. Secret room, a Hogsmeade vent. Between quests is a good time to identify new gear. Potion Station. Wiggeneld Potion.
Have you
Potion
the
Station.
sessions and purchased the spellcraft for the breeding pen?
Potion Station. Potion Station. Potion Station. Potion Station. Map. Floodflames U. World map. South Hogwarts region, the Highlands, South Hogwarts region, Forbidden Forest. Hogsmeade Valley, North Ford Bog. Enemy level. East North 4. Many quests have spell or level requirements. Visit your quest log to review quest requirements and track Professor. Level. Inventory. Niffler. Sepulchria. Female. Thestral. Sepulchria. Thestral, level.
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the Thestral.
Map. North Hogsmeade, Forbidden, South Hogwarts region. Hogwarts ground, Floodflames locations. The Astronomy Wing. Collection the Astronomy Wing, secret rooms. The appearance of any gear can be altered in the gear menu to look. I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience. I've rescued the Thestrals.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Beast inventory. Diricol. Thestral. Female. The Thestral is a haunting, winged equine beast that is only visible to those who have seen death. Sepulchria. Female. Mooncalf. Thestral. 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 Male. Diricol. Escape. Lumos. Knapsack, beast feed. Beast inventory.
I'm not going to hurt you.
Male. Mooncalf. Thestral. Escape. Back. Conjuring spell. Conjuration, beast items. Breeding pen. Breeding pen. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Breeding pen. The breeding pen can be used to breed 2 beasts and produce offspring. Resources required. Moonstone. Resources required. Moonstone. 134. Conjurate. Beast feeder. Beast feeder budget. 0 out of 1. Beast feeder. A large beast beast feeder budget. 1 out of. Conjuration. Beast toy box. Toy box budget. Toy box budget. 1 out of 1. Conjuration. Outdoor item. Ground surface. Toy chest. Ball o' bones.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Breeding pen. Thestral. Level 28. Breeding pen. Beast inventory. Active beasts. 6 out of. Diricol. Diricol. Male. Diricol. Female. Giant purple. Conjuration. Breeding pen. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Breeding pen. The breeding pen can be used to breed 2 beasts and produce offspring. Resources required. Moonstone. Resources required. Moonstone. 92 out of 15. Resources required. Moonstone. 77 out of 15. Backspace. Undo. Mouse wheel scroll down, mouse wheel scroll up. Rotate object. Resources required. Moonstone. Conjuration. Beast feeder. Beast feeder budget. 0 out of 1. Beast feeder. A large beast trough that keeps your beasts fed. Beast feeder budget. Beast toy box budget. 0 out of. Toy box budget. Conjuration. Beast items. Toy chest. Moon ball. A ball that is all. Breeding pen. Puff scheme. Diricol. Diricols are Beast inventory. Mooncalf. Jobberknoll. Mooncalf. Mooncalf. The Irondale Pilferer. Male. Mooncalf. The Irondale Pilferer. Diricol. Mooncalf. Mooncalf. Beast care. Feed and brush this beast and it will release magical materials that can be woven into gear. Beast inventory. Mooncalf. Female. Mooncalf. Female. Beast care.
Everything's all right now.
Breeding pen. Reading pen. Level 28. Reading pen. Map. Floflame's location. Hogsmeade map. Hogsmeade. Brood and Peck, North Hogs. Hold tab to inspect crafting requirements for plants and potions in your tool wheel. Requirements are also Map. Hogsmeade. Collection mouse right button. Remove waypoint.
Hello. Mind you, don't turn quick. If you're stuck with a Duracell feather, it doesn't half hurt.
Brood and Peck. Guide pages. Proprietor Ellie Peck is a fierce protector of beasts, and will give you a fair price for any beasts in need of a safe home. Brood and Peck is the shop.
Hello. Oh, welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck, and before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person, they did. No care that I had to shut the shop. Apparently had a bad experience with someone shipping them hair from a Wampus cat. Must have been someone from America, no doubt, because we don't even have them here. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncarved fur? Derrickle feathers? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Cheeky thing. Used to carry them in the shop, Derricles. But people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
Sounds frustrating. Not an ideal choice of merchandise. Sounds frustrating.
I can imagine that would be rather frustrating.
There's worse. Trust me. Most of the suppliers of whooper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's. Not surprising, I suppose, the cry in those things. Oh, but such marvellous feathers. Almost worth going mad for.
Sounds like stocking your shelves comes with some hazards.
Truer words never spoken. Used to carry beasts themselves. Good business it was, but add it up to here with parents grumbling. Not my fault if the little ones caught a flea of an easel. Ooh, you should have heard them. No, best with byproducts. And I do like to make sure the beasts are safe and well cared for. Couldn't guarantee that with some of these prospective owners. Now, why don't you have a good look around? Stocks change all the time, and not just because they disappear. Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out. Which they used to literally do.
Thank you, I will.
Take all the time you need. And thank you for stopping by. A treat to have you here.
May I see your wares?
What do you have for sale?
Brood and Peck. Sell items. Giant Puffskein. Female.
I don't mind selling things for
Puffskein.
certain clients.
Female.
You know where to find me.
Niffler. Male. The Niffler is a small, mooncalf. Female. Mooncalf. Mooncalf. Male. The mooncalf is a mooncalf. Giant purple toad. Giant purple toad. The Irondale pilferer. Male.
I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Map. Hogsmeade. Hogwarts map. Flugflame's location. Secret rooms. Track under. New potions and plants can be unlocked for your tool wheel by purchase. Beast inventory. Active beast, Jobberknoll egg, Diricol egg. Incubating. Puffskein offspring. Gestating. Mooncalf. Female. Puffskein offspring. Map. Flugflame's locations. World map. Forbidden for the Highlands. A Hogsmeade. Look for Flugflames on the path to your objective. Consider fast travel if they are unlocked.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Level 28. Map. South Hogwarts. Wait. Escape. Back. Glacis.
Revelio. Settle yourself, I mean you no harm.
Map. The Highlands, South Hogwarts region, Hogwarts grounds, exit. Secret rooms. The room of requirement and the map chamber. A Hogsmeade vendor is looking to find beasts a good home, and beast inventory. Mooncalf. Highwing. Breeding pen. Escape. Lumos. Beast feed. Vivarium capacity reached. At least one space must be. Beast inventory. Mooncalf offspring. Gestating. Puffskein offspring. Mooncalf. Diricol. Female. Nesting. Ready in. Diricol. Male. Beast care. T. Diricol. Female. Nesting. Ready in. Puffskein offspring. Mooncalf offspring. Gestating. Ready in. 27 minutes and 40 seconds. Jobernol egg. Map. Floodflames locate. Hogsmeade map. Absconder encounter. The man behind the Foal of the Dead. Now I just need to use the breeding pen and get the Thestra level. Collections. Breeding pen already occupied.